What is up, everyone? It's Osiris here from Mechs on Deck. How's everyone doing tonight? Zark, zing right back at you, my dude. Dude, what is up, Geo? Prodigy 117, how you doing? Doing great. That's good. About to eat some pizza. What kind of pizza? Are you playing games, Geo? You gaming? Are you fragging? What up, Zero Cool? What up, Delphin? How's everyone's night going? Curled up dogs. Anubis, are you curled up? Hey, bud. What's up? He's like, why'd you wake me up, Dad? Dude, pepperoni. Oof. Watching Final Fantasy VIII speedrun on Games Done Quick. Ooh, thank you, Brian. I'm assuming that's Brian. It's definitely Brian. So, thank you, appreciate it. I can't wait to fondle your beard with my tongue in Denver. Awesome. So today we are building a TGR-910 CE. I mean, we might film it. That'd be good content, you know? We could put it on our OnlyFans. Where did I put the switches? Over here. Okay. That 4K streaming site, dude. I'm excited to build this board. I'm also excited to show off this case. Let me take you over to where you can take a look at it. All right. So first off, I wanted to show off this little sleeve because it says Yeet on it. So this is my buddy's TGR-910. Oh, look, we're done. No. So this is already built with some vintage blacks, I believe, and look at that, GMK9s and GMK9s, bros. They're bros. No, so this is already built. I haven't taken it apart yet. I wanted to kind of show off what it looks like. I'm actually gonna be using a different keycap set, but I kind of wanted to show off the board a little bit. Here, it's like not even clean. I probably should have wiped this down and made it look all nice and pretty for y'all. This is a used board. It's not like a brand new one, obviously. So this is a good friend of the channel's board. But Nines does look really, really nice. This is a pretty board. It's very heavy. This has some marks on it. Our buddy's had it for a little while. It's got a little marks in the corners and on the edges. But still surprisingly hefty 65%. This is a TGR-910 CE. So today we are actually building it with an FR4 plate, which is pretty freaking sweet. Like, this plate's pretty cool. I'm excited. I have not built an FR4. I've built a lot of different plates, you know, palm, obviously aluminum, steel. I don't think I've built carbon fiber, nope. But I've never, polycarb, I've never built an FR4 plate. So this was in a group buy that was done a little while ago. And then this is another thing. That was, I think, in this same group buy. What's up, Bantership? How you doing? This is the Hannah 910 revision 1. You can bet your ass that I'm writing my name on this thing. I am the craftsman. But I already checked this out. Everything looks good. Make sure to always test your PCBs before you get started. But yeah. So first thing, let's take this apart. Let's get it open. Let's take a gander at this boy. I'm gonna use the let's see, do I need to change out my... Yes, I do. Oh man, how was everyone's Tuesday? Did y'all have a good Tuesday? I don't think this is the first time I've ever started with a stream and taken the board apart on stream, I think. But I wanted to just kind of show it off. Cartoon 91, mine was good. It was a good Tuesday. If you can't tell, my doggo does not like the sound of this electric screwdriver. So whenever I use it, he leaves the room. So say bye to Anubis. He will be gone for probably the rest of the night. It's Wednesday where you are? Dude, I am in the past. Do I need a little dish? Where's my little dish? I moved everything around, so I don't know where anything... Well, I know where everything is, but it's not where it's normally at. Haha. I'm gonna put the screws in with an olive. So, one of the main reasons why I've moved everything around in my apartment is because Friday we are actually doing our first stream that is completely dedicated to Mech Madness. So we'll be doing Mech Madness coverage starting on Friday. I did not know this was down there. Shelf liner. Interesting. I will be at KeyCon. Both Chewy and myself. We will be there. It's gonna be a good time. If you are going to KeyCon, please come hang out with us. We want to meet you. We want to have a good time, grab some drinks, talk keyboards, hang out, depending on where you're staying. You know, we might have a ton of fun. We might just hang out at the meetup. Who knows? We have no idea where we're staying yet. Trying to figure that out, but it should be fun either way. Of course, they're not the same size. Is anyone else in the chat going to KeyCon? Is anyone else making the trek? Screwdriver? This is a WoW stick, I think is what it's called. Moon, we are not sleeping together. We may be sleeping in the same vicinity of each other, but we will not be sleeping together. Okay, come on. We can cross WoW sticks at KeyCon. I mean, I might bring mine with me, you know? Who knows? Just realized that I don't know where I've got my tweezers. Maybe next year. Dude. We literally slept in separate rooms. Chewy and I were in one room, and you and Will were in another room. What do you mean, dude? Come on, man. All right, so we're gonna set this guy aside. Eat. So this build is now done. Set that down on the couch I now have behind me. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this 910. So this is the top. Congrats on couch. So no, it's not really congratulations. So because we're streaming on Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time for our Mech Madness 2020 coverage. Subtle flex. Not flex, but chill. Come check that out, 8 p.m. Central. We are doing it in my living room. So I don't have a living room. So half my couch is behind me and the other half is like leaned up against the wall, just out of frame right here. And then my entire living room is being devoted to this set for the show. So we will be together for the show. So you definitely want to come check that out. Dude, this is pretty nice. A little bit of... Dude, the marble table, the desk looks clean, man. Get some of this little grossness out of here. It does look clean. I think it looks nice. I'm not a fan of desk mats. Yes, Chewy, I've had a long conversation. We had a long conversation about why I did not like desk mats. This is an IKEA tabletop. It's actually, well, it's not a tabletop. This is an IKEA counter. And, yeah. So it's very large. But it's nice because I can like spill things on it and it not get damaged. I hate desk mats because I'm a gamer. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. This thing's pretty freaking nice. It is a good workspace. Try to clean this up a little bit. WoW Stick ordered. Dude, WoW Stick's great, man. Makes your life super easy. You know, I don't really care to sound dampen. Like, I have my dampened board. This isn't gonna stay unless I put a screw in. All right, so I'm gonna do that. I don't want to set this on the top. We're gonna yeet again. I don't, honestly, it doesn't matter to me of sound dampening. I like switches that sound like big and thocky. Like that's why I like creams more than inks. Both Chewy and I like loud boards, but like in a good way, loud. So I'm not a fan. I think if some boards do need a little bit of dampening, like something like this shelf liner that's right here, we'll do like a small amount to reduce the like reverberations in the case. But I don't know. I'm not like, it's not the first thing I try to do. I don't currently have any boards that have sound dampening in them. I'll put those two screws in for now. Did I get my brackets done for Mech Madness 2020? I have not yet. I'm close. Very close, actually. I have like the last couple couple on every bracket except for desk mats. I have not started because I'm just gonna like YOLO it, because I, as you can tell, don't care about desk mats. So yeah, I'm gonna move this shelf liner to the side. So yeah, so again, this is gonna go in here. There's your PCB. Scam mats. Dude, listen. If you didn't see the additional prizes that were released today, you need to check it out, because they announced that if you have a perfect bracket, you can win a polycarb Bauer in any of them. And the person that gets the longest perfect streak will get a build service by Nathan or Teha Types. So I want the polycarb Bauer. So try to make this look fancy. Does this look fancy? Is my off center there? Does this look fancy enough? So now we're going to move on to the stabilizers. Got some 205 grade 0. There's my little pin thingy. I got the big boy jar. Shout outs to Krellbit. Check out our sponsors. You go to switchmod.net/mexondeck. Get 4% off some lube. Pick yourself up some 205 grade 0. First it's there. Now it's there. Now it's back. Oh. Boom. Get yourself some 205 grade 0. He's got it back in stock. You can get like 3 mils or 5 mils for a pretty good price. I need to get all the Helios out. There's a lot of stabs. These are not mine, by the way. Are these all pre-cut? Oh my gosh. These are all pre-cut. What would you say that your top 3 Texas bands are? What do you mean by that, Zero Cool? Like, what, like Texas bands in general? Or like specific genres? These are all pre-clipped? That's nuts. Band from Texas. Well, that's hard. I have to think about that. Whew. That's hard. Kubla Khan's one of them, because I love those dudes. If you don't know who that is, it's a very heavy metal band. They're very heavy. Man. I feel like I have to say Memphis Mayfire because I used to work for them. What does CE stand for? Honestly, I have negative idea. Let's look it up. So I'll say Memphis Mayfire because they're my homies and I used to work for them. Let's see. I have no idea what it means. I have no idea. It's not listed on their even on the interest check. I'm assuming it's like collector's edition. Because CE was the second one. Like this is the second round. Excuse me. This ran, let's see, that's the interest check. This ran in September. Ooh, it was put on my birthday, September 9th, 2017. Oof. Sorry. Someone from work is trying to get in contact with me. They can handle it. They can wait. All right. That's serious with the nines. It looks so nice. Yeah, it does, right? It looks so good. So good. Let's get to lubing these. But yes, to answer your question, Zero Cool, Kublai Khan, Memphis Mayfire. I'm going to throw it back, and this is going to be way out of left field. This one's going to be Forever the Sickest Kids. Boom. That's like 14-year-old me, maybe even younger than that. No, 15-year-old me, 14, 15-year-old me was all about Forever the Sickest Kids. If you don't know who they are, they're like, what? They were a genre called power pop. At least that's what my friends and I called it. Look it up. It's very like, it's like guys wearing girls' jeans and stuff. That's like where that came from. Scene kid music. But like not depressing. Well, since we don't have to clip these, we just get started with lubing. Megadeth, Slayer, Metallica? Well, he asked specifically Texas bands. Which I'm not like a giant Pantera fan. So I never really was. So I'm not gonna like say Pantera. Forever the Sickest Kids was very much not metal. Yeah, dude, 2 TGRs. I saw that. And they're both CEs, too. You got Nathan building a TGR Jane CE, and I'm building a 910 CE. Thank you for coming by the way. Thank you for watching this superior TGR stream. Don't tell Nathan I said that, or you can. SM Keeps, my day was good. I had a busy day. I had my regional managers in today, so it was a intense day. There's a lot of stuff going on. The Van Wilder soundtrack. So, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, it's like pop punk, but like more flamboyant. Their song Hey Britney is really good though. How was your day, SM Keeps? Did you have a good Tuesday? Did you achieve everything you set out to do when you woke up this morning? I know I sure as hell didn't. But we've still got 4 hours left. 3.5 hours left for me at least. Not enough coffee in the world. Dude, tell me about it. Maybe like 1/4. I feel you on that. What's everyone excited for in the keyboard world this week? Last couple of weeks, we've had some insane boards get announced. A lot of the stuff that's happened this week really has nothing to do with actual keyboards and is like personal drama that somehow gets brought up into the entire community. Polaris to come in, not this week, but in general. Dude, there are a significant amount of people that are standing right in line with you. I'm excited for those to come in for everyone, just to see what it looks like, to see what will become of that board, because I feel like that's going to kind of set the tone for 2020, right? Like once those boards ship, it's going to set the tone for what the like standard will be for a $300 60%. Because people are going to be like, is it as good as the Polaris? Nope. Okay, it's not worth $300. That's if it's good. You want to use your Zycos. That's right, Chewy made you Zycos. Have you messed around with them at all? You like them? Ooh, you got a blue-green Lubricante. Fancy. Is it a Lubricante or a wild card? I feel like wild card is like how in Family Guy, Peter Griffin has to say, whenever he says Roadhouse, he has to say Roadhouse. Wild card. Dude, Zycos definitely feel great. I'm excited for you, man. Bum, 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 bum. So what's everyone's plans for this week? Is there anyone building a board this week, right now, later this week, this weekend? Is anyone building anything cool, getting anything cool in? I know I saw that GMK Dots is shipping to vendors, which is pretty exciting. I know there's a lot of people who are excited about GMK Dots. It's a set that did fairly well. Cleaning holy pandas by hand and relubing them. Oof. Man. Rough. Is that how you say your name? I need to know. I need to know how to properly say your name, because it's gonna bug the crap out of me if I don't. Also, how you doing, my man? Did you have a good day? Was the Top Clack Discord a little bit better today now that all of the memes are kind of settled down? The memes never end. Dude, there has been so many memes the past 2 days. All I'm saying is a specific video that we have on our YouTube channel has seen quite an influx of viewership the past 2 days. And you know what? I'm not mad about it. If that's how people discover us, you know, cool. It's the interview with Summit Cables. I'm just memeing about the that whole drama, which is like I'm with Geo. It really has no place. I when I. Okay. Nope. I'm trying to be like overly excessively clean with this. Oh man. A little bit. Whoop. My tummy's a rumbling. Your boy did not eat before this, which is probably a bad idea. Bloop. So, where does that come from? Where does your name come from? Mukbang stream break. Dude. April. In April, we're going to be doing another like long stream. We're going to be celebrating our 1 year. We haven't 100% confirmed literally anything, but we're going to be doing some fun stuff. Yeah. So, my top 3 worst key sets. That's interesting. So, I think I put this in wrong. I did. Top 3 worst key sets. 1, Necro. 2, Plum. 3, GMK pooped in the pool. Boom. No. I was serious about those first 2. 3 would probably be. I don't think Plum and Necro are actually that bad. There's some SA sets that are pretty rough. I would say probably one of the worst sets ever is Keyboard & Co. Just because it's like super not legible. Like you literally can't even read it. Plum is a really nice set. So I think it's just because there was the meme, the fact that Plum didn't look anything like it was supposed to. Like, it's one thing for it to come out okay, right? Like, Necro came out okay. People actually preferred the aesthetic of Necro IRL versus renders. Whereas people were like, the hell is this damn... What is this cream color? Like, why is this so dark? Why does this look like a manila folder? So that's kind of what happened with Plum. It just, when you're 2 for 2 on sets not coming out like they should in terms of versus the render, it makes it hard for people to trust you again. Plum was also one of the few sets in recent history that sold for less than group buy price. This is a frown. I'm gonna turn this frown upside down. We're gonna make a stab face here in a second. Smiles. When I was in high school to college, it was an anime. Nice. I mean, having a unique username has got to be pretty insane. Having the username Osiris, I never get to use Osiris, so I put a 0. It's also why I like Blizzard games, because you just have numbers after it, so you can have whatever the hell you want as your name. I have an account in Overwatch that's named I'm an Idiot. Boom, boom, dun, 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 dun. Ba-da-dum. How does the stream look? So this is my new camera lens that I got last week. Does it look good? It's very, I have a lot of space. It's a lot of space to maneuver. I feel like I should scoot in a little bit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. What is it? It looks really good. So it's an A6000. There's a lot of 205 on that. It's an A6000 with a Sony 16 to 55, right? 16 to 55 2.8 lens. Yeah, Keyboard & Co. is basically a blank set. Sorry for hitting my mic there, bud. Yeah, it's basically just blanks. If you like the colors of Keyboard & Co., then you're okay with it. But if not, you're like, what the hell? I can't read this shit. Can't mess up my smile. Dude, we had tons of upgrades this past week. Shout outs to our sponsors for helping us out. If you are looking for some lube, some 205 grade 0, check it out. switchmod.net/maxondeck gets you 4% off. He's got everything back in stock. T60s, check them out. Zap cables. They make some of the best cables in the world. Honestly, really the best cables in the world in terms of for mechanical keyboards and other things. He has many XLR cables you can use for your audiophile needs. So be on the lookout for those. He's doing drops every once in a while, so be sure to check that out. Join their Discord so you can stay in the know. Dixie Mech, couple days left on Modern Dolch Lite. Zap cables, drama-free cables brought to you by John. Sorry, chewing the ice. No, last couple days for Modern Dolch Lite. Head on over to maxondeck.dixiemech.com. Pick up Modern Dolch Lite, $99 base kit. One of the best days, the best first day in keycap history. Check it out. It's a set that I feel like a lot of people who aren't getting in on it are gonna wish they had. I feel like we say that about a lot of sets, but I really mean that for that one. Like, set's beautiful. Next up, you've got Project Keyboard, GMK Perestroika. Couple days left on that as well. It's close. Last time I saw it is at 242. 8 kits away from 250 MOQ. Head on over to mexondeck.project.link and check out GMK Perestroika. You're speaking to my brain. I'm resting hard because I don't have a place to put it. That's funny. Canon keys. Head on over to canonkeys.com/mexondeck. Check out GMK Finer Things and be on the lookout for GMK Honey. It's coming up. Check those sets out. And then last but not least, Type Beast. Be in the know. Follow them on Instagram. They got stuff coming. Check them out. Run by Starstone. He's a good dude. Dude, you're resisting so hard because you don't have a place to put it. It doesn't matter. You'll always get more keyboards. This is a lot of 205. That was a bad idea, Eric. Hi, my name's Eric, by the way. Also known as Osiris. I got the sniffles today, dudes. Here's the part I hate. Putting the wire fucking in the hole. Because I get lube everywhere. Excuse me. It is very dry out here in Texas. So if my nose bleeds, I'm sorry. I will have to put a tissue in my nose. I get very bad nosebleeds every once in a while. It's not very fun. The value will grow in the closet. That is kind of true. That's my thing right now with like GMK sets. Granted, they're going down in aftermarket price, which I think is a great thing for people who are just getting into the hobby. But realistically, you're not going to lose money on the set. Right? Like even if you were to purchase it, never use it, just leave it in its, you know, in the sleeve. By the time you either get to use it or you decide, it's not really for me, You'll get your money back, if not make a little bit more. Dude, I used to get nosebleeds, but I stopped getting them quite as, like, I didn't get them as bad as I do now after I shattered my nose. I freaking destroyed my nose when I was 18 at a concert. I gotta make her smile again. I don't closet age my sets. I don't. I use my sets. Granted, I'll be using one of my sets for the first time tonight. I got knocked in the pit. I actually did. I got hit with a backswing with... I got hit in the nose with this part, this like bone in someone's wrist, and it just broke my nose all the way down. And yeah, it was not fun. It was on a Sunday night too. I was watching a band called Terror. It was on a Sunday night, which is also the night before my AP music theory exam. Well, not exam, but AP test. I didn't get home from the hospital until like 3 a.m. because I was like, well, it's broken. And I know it's broken, and it's broken really bad because there's a piece of it that's out. And I already paid for this concert. If I get to the hospital, they're just going to tell me that they can't do anything and they're going to wait. And they're going to tell me that they have to wait for it to heal and then fix it again. Fix it after. So I stayed at the concert. And I watched almost the rest of the set. And then that's when I decided I was going to go home. It was funny. I got home and my mom is like, she's like, what the hell? Why didn't you come home immediately? I was like, watch, Mom, we're going to go to the hospital and they're just going to tell me that they can't do anything and that they're going to have to wait and fix it later. And then we're at the hospital and I've got like dried blood all over my face. This is a really gross story, but it's okay. We're at the hospital and my nose is very obviously broken. Very obviously broken. And I'm like laughing. I'm sitting with my mom in the hospital in the waiting room laughing at the emergency room. And there's other people that are just staring at me, like looking at me like I'm insane. What's up, 10 Strong? How you doing, my dude? And you know, we get in to talk to the doctor. He takes an x-ray. He's like, yep, it's broken. We can't do anything. Here's the number of a ear, nose, throat specialist. You're going to want to go see him in 2 weeks. He's going to call you tomorrow. You want to see him in 2 weeks, and then they'll figure it out from there. I ended up having to have my nose reconstructed. I had to have plastic surgery on my nose, which was fun. Woo. It was very broken. It also happened like 2 weeks before prom. So I went to prom with a broken nose. Like I took the nose cast off like the night before prom, because I was like, can't do this. Can't have this on for prom. Bow, 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 bow. Plum Keyboards rated with 18 viewers. Thank you, my dude. How are you doing, my guy? Did you have a fantastic stream? I saw you were streaming. I didn't. What were you building, my dude? What were they building over on the Plume Keyboards channel? Which, if you don't know Plume Keyboards, check him out. Newer guy, builds cool stuff. Cool dude. Great streamer. Lube and desoldering. Ah, nice. My face is getting scuffed. My stab face. Tearing down the unicorn. Nice. You're welcome, my dude. Gotta help the... Because you're in Texas, right? If I remember correctly, you're in like the Austin area. Sorry if I'm doxing you. Gotta help us. Gotta help those fellow Texas boys, you know? We out here. I'm not in Austin, and I hate the University of Texas because I'm a Sooner born and a Sooner bred. But Texas for life, dude. That's all I'm saying. Texas. Tyson, there he is. How you doing, my dude? What lube is that for the stabs? This is 205 grade 0. Gray. I'm going to say Claymore because that it's not Claymore, but I'm going to say Claymore. You went to A&M? Hell yeah. I'm okay with that. Your stadium is insane. I've been to a couple... I've been to probably 3 or 4 OU versus A&M games when I was younger. And I must say, fans, super kind, courteous people. The stadium was awesome. Fantastic atmosphere. And I got to watch Oklahoma beat you 77-0 when I was like 15. So, there you go. There is a lot of people from Texas in the keyboard community. The Texas Discord is pretty big. Johnny football. Yeah, you do. You have a lot of good memories. It's okay. Y'all left the Big 12. Screw Texas. You're the reason why y'all left. I would have kept Texas A&M. They were a good team. They got better when they left for the SEC. UT got worse. Texas, they get the Longhorn Network and then they just suck for the next 10 years. Boomer freaking Sooner, baby. That was chanting, if anyone's wondering. Yeah, there's a lot of people here in the Dallas, Fort Worth area, as well as just all over Texas. I want to point out on this board, one thing that's really nice, if you look, it has markings for where everything goes. Specifically, that bottom row. Can it focus that? Yeah, it can. Look at that. That bottom row. Oof. Oof. That makes it so much easier. So much easier. What's the best thing about Texas and what is the worst? The best thing about Texas... That's hard because Texas is so big. So I'll say the best thing about like Dallas, like where I live, which is in I live in a suburb of Dallas, so I live in the Plano area, is the fact that I can live in a suburb and be 30 minutes away from like whatever I want, right? Like I'm an easy 15-20 minute drive from downtown Dallas. I can go to you know, if I want to drive an hour, I can go to Fort Worth and I can get that like real country vibe. There's just so much to do in the Dallas area. It's great. The worst thing about Texas is the University of Texas. Hands down. Hands down. My mic is so godly. How does that make you feel? Thank you. Immense amount of joy. Thank you. I don't know how to say your name, so you're gonna be Sfi. The girls are really... Are the girls really that hot at University of Texas? I'm assuming is what you meant to say. Because there's some pretty good talent. Ugly. There's some good talent in Texas. Some solid talent. All right. You got some Southern belles, plus like 90% of the Dallas-Fort Worth area now is people who have relocated from California. I just was checking. What is up, Stash? How you doing, my dude? I was just checking to make sure that he doesn't use the washers. Where's my... Here it is. You got some talent there. No, it's just, I'm just memeing because I know, like, I don't think Drifting Bunnies is here right now, but I think he went to Texas. So... And I have to hate Texas. I was born into a sooner home. Yeah, my dad went to OU. My grandmother went to OU. My grandfather did not go to OU. I keep hitting my mic. I'm sorry for your ears. It feels really weird building this PCB with not split backspace, but that's what the owner of this board wants. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. They want full backspace. Crazy, huh? Who wants full backspace in 2020? What is this, 2016? That year has no significance, by the way. I just pulled that out of my ass. Full backspace. Y'all are wrong. Just gonna let you know that you're wrong. It's okay to be wrong. Right now you have HHKB. Good man. What's everyone typing on tonight? Is anyone typing on anything crazy? Has anyone done something that's like absolutely nuts? If full backspace is... I don't want to be right. You know, to each their own. Honeyboard 60 with alpacas, lubed with 205. You know, I was initially told that this build was going to have alpacas, and then I picked it up from the owner. And he gave me burgundies, and I was confused. I wasn't upset because I've never had the opportunity to build a TGR. And I'm excited. I'm excited about this experience that I'm currently experiencing. But burgundies are a switch I haven't used since I built my first board. Which is funny because I used burgundies. I used Kale burgundies as my modifier keys on my first board ever. It was a TGR 68. TGR 68 is a very different board than a TGR-910. Very different board. Yeah, the Pro Burgundies. I think that's what these are. That is what these are. I don't know why I said that like I was Russian, you know. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, so. Which is also my fault, because it's Overwatch, you know. Sometimes you just want to play games. Dun dun dun. Dude, TGR 68s are underrated. $100, dude. $100. They might have even gone down. Pretty nuts for the price. Great board to like take to work if you want something that you can just like, you know, beat up. But what tier are TGRs? Low. Low tier. But that's okay. Things can be... How do I phrase this? Things can be kind of shitty, but also be really good at the same time. That's a thing. It is a thing. Okay. Let's use the shelf liner. Scuffed. Like baby tier, honestly. I agree. It is like baby. Okay. It's like, wait. We've already been getting memed about the tier thing. Krellbit with his talking about the slip line. You know, hey. I thought it was good content. It was good discussion. It was a good discussion. What tier is the Salamander? Dude, I think the Salamander depends on which one you have. Overall, it's a great board in theory. You gotta figure out which one to put it in. That's what she said. The Salamander? Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm assuming it's a fake Salamander. Alright. Taobao. What a great site, right? Always check your stabs. You might have overdone it. You might have not done it enough. Sometimes you need a little bit more. Sometimes you need a little bit less. Sometimes you need the plate and the PCB to stay together so you can actually listen to it. Interesting. What's up, Santa Boom 8? How you doing, my dude? You having a good day? Are you having a good Tuesday? We're testing out some stabs. Yes, we're using a shift key for all of it. This board is going to sound pretty good. You're having a fantastic day. This is not a personal build. I wish it was, but it definitely would not have this key right here if it was. This is for a buddy of mine, a friend of the channel, who has a few TGRs. He really flexes. I don't think he's here right now. After soldering. Santa Boom 8, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, my dude. Thank you. Thank you. There's a little bit of rattle here. Filming can't really mess with it. Let's see if we can even this out. Cool. All right. You desoldered 5 to 7 switches after soldering. Feeling them in the plate made me realize I need to inspect switches before or right after filming them. Let's do the same for lubing. I just lube really light, honestly. Excuse me. I try not to overdo the lube. I personally don't like super thick lube. It does feel good when it's broken in. But I feel like a lot of times thick lube and the right lube, the right amount of lube, get you to the same place. All right, let's put this back. What's up, Fate025? How you doing, my dude? I think it's this one. It is that one. All right. We're gonna bust out. You know, I said I don't like mats. I'm not a big mat person, but it's about that time. We're going to bust one out. I'm also gonna plug my soldering iron in. Bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Dun, 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 dun. With stabs that literally deconstruct and retool GMK housing. The length of the bar. Haha, pretty, right? It's pretty, right? He's pretty. Let's get it up and close. Let's bring it up to it. That's the thoughts on GMK Apollo. You know, GMK Apollo is okay, but the set that I would get next month would be GMK Ashes. It's by my boy Tyson. It's a great looking set. Great aesthetic. If you don't know what that is, check it out. It's going to be running on Project Keyboard next month. So definitely check that out. One Polo? I have no idea what that is. If you can link me, I'll take a look at it. I feel like I need to put more. I'm gonna back this up. Who do you think will win? Lunar versus Apollo? You know, I don't really know. I don't really care, to be honest. I don't think it really matters. Is that a poor judgment? You think it's fun though? I guess. They're both probably gonna hit. That's all that matters at the end of the day, right? Don't do what I'm doing, by the way, which is moving your soldering iron while it's hot. That's not a good idea. 650 degrees is not fun to get touched with. You'd say Apollo. Also, for the people that are in the stream for the next however long it takes me to solder this board, I solder with boards upside down because I'm left-handed. It just makes more sense to me. It's how it works. Sorry. Let's turn this baby up a little bit. Get it nice and wet. You just burned yourself the other day. Bad time. Dude, definitely a bad time to burn when you burn yourself. It's not fun. Does the over shoulder cam ever work for this stuff? You know, I used the over the shoulder cam. I'm not as big of a fan of it, honestly. I think this is better. Top down is much better in my opinion. Too much gets blocked when you do preference. True. So I'm checking it to make sure. A little bit much on the side of there, Eric. Checking it to make sure that the switch is all the way down. You want it to be sitting all the way flush. I tried recording yourself over the shoulder. Yeah, I mean you can. But it's hard because there's going to be a lot. It's hard to adjust your movements, I feel like, when you're doing it over the shoulder. You're less free. Right? Top down, you're very free with your movements. Like, I feel like with top down, I get more of what I'm doing in the shot. Obviously with a shot like this, where it's literally the whitest thing ever, I could tighten it up a little bit, but I don't feel like I have to stay in one place. Like when I had, so when I had the camera that was like over the shoulder, it wasn't actually really over the shoulder. It was literally like right here, like right off to the side. Like I couldn't get out. Like if I got out, I had to move to the side just because of how close everything was. So I definitely prefer top down, especially with the setup that I have now. With having the two cameras, I am able to basically leave this setup like all the time. So if I have like a random build, I'm ready to go. I am ready for ready. The thing about top down is it's hard to find a way to mount your top down. That's the thing that's always been the difficult part. It's like not wetting to some of the pads on this. So there you go. Oh, we forgot the space bar. Let's get that in and then we'll double check everything, make sure it's good. And then we can start. Really getting into that solder time. There's my boy Delphin. He's all about the solder. You watching, my dude? This is your time to shine, man. So for my top down, this is a Manfrotto arm with a clamp. That's actually attached to a C-stand that has my main light. So that's why I can like fuck with my desk and it won't come through. It won't shake. My desk will shake, but the monitor or the arm and the camera won't. Okay, wait. 1.5. For sure, man. For sure. Bam, bam. You want stepped caps. I mean, I don't know if he wants stepped caps, but I'm giving him stepped caps because that's what's on the other board. What's up, Moon? How you doing? Welcome back. You were taking a bath. Like a actual bath, like a Did you use a bath bomb? I mean, sure. No, they don't, man. Review for the tube. Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. I would agree that real men do take baths, but not on like a Tuesday night. Like, did you have a rough day or something? Did you... Real men take baths with their ladies. Ooh. Ah. Big presentation for work. If you had a choice, would you just 910 RE, CE, or a TGR-910? I'd probably choose the Jane V2, just because I like the aesthetic of the Jane V2 a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not a, like, the TGR boards are all fairly plain. Whereas something like Key Cult is going to be a little bit more aggressive styling. Not that it's like actually aggressive, but when you compare the two, you're like, wow, that one's got a whole lot more going on. Pro Burgundies versus GAT Milky Tops. It's been a long time since I've used, yeah, Milky Tops. I have a feeling, excuse me, he did not give me any extra switches. Like one extra switch. Oh man, losing my voice. I feel like there's a lot of Kale switches that kind of like the Pro Burgundy is a fantastic example that kind of flies under the radar. A lot of box switches don't get the love that they really deserve. Kale's got some great stuff. Everyone's all about those Gateron yellows, the inks. Obviously, Kale has the creams. People love the creams, but this is the FR4 plate, man. I think it's gonna sound pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember which one I'm supposed to go into. Right there. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, it is. I brain farted. It's been a long time since I built a 65%. Dude, this thing, like, this is probably one of the prettier plates that's a non... Like, this aesthetic for FR4 plates, people should look into it, man. All right. Yeah, it's a little flexy, but it's not too crazy. All right, gotta go upside down. We should check our bottom row. Should check our bottom row just to be safe. Well, all right. That was right. My dog does this really weird thing where sometimes he doesn't like to eat his food next to the bowl. So he'll take the food and he'll go into the other room and eat the food. Like he'll put it in his mouth and then spit it all out on the floor and then eat it off the carpet in my bedroom. Weird dog. Thoughts on GMK Oblivion? I like Oblivion, especially the fact of how inexpensive it is now, even for extras. Definitely would recommend if you are looking to get a set right now. $135. Oof. It's pretty nuts. It's pretty insane. In the membrane. Insane in the brain. That's your favorite set being spying from him. You know, I know that the guys over at Novel Keys were a little bit upset by that, because I think they were not expecting for that to happen. They were expecting for... I don't think really anyone was expecting Drop to have extras up that early, or really ever, because Drop doesn't really sell extras except for during their like extravaganzas. So I think that they were surprised by that. Too much on extras? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. This pricing is based off of, I mean, if you think about it, how much does Originative, right? Like that's the only other place that's had in-stock GMK sets. $180 for extras, $170 on things that were less expensive. Worth it in my opinion. I need to fix that. Solder fluid to the wrong in-stock sets. Yeah, 200. In stock with Boba Fett. Yes, but Boba Fett was a different thing. Okay. Sorry. I had to fix that. It wet the solder wet to the opposite pad. Not the opposite pad, but the next pad over. Jealous of the 910 and still on a hunt for one. Dude, I wish this was mine. Unfortunately, it's not. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. This is for a local buddy who has a couple TGRs and I am jealous of. People are charging $2,000 for a 910. That's insane. I don't know if there's necessarily really any keyboard that is worth quite that much. Maybe like some one-offs somewhere, but definitely not. I don't know. To me, personally, I would not pay $2,000 for a board. Jealous of my local buddy. Yeah. The TGR stuff sells for a lot. The Key Cult stuff sells for a lot. Kind of is what it is at this point, you know? I'm just gonna laugh when people... There's a lot of people I feel like who buy the boards to resell them, like people who buy it from the manufacturer. And I'm gonna laugh when they, especially with Key Cult, because they're gonna continue to manufacture things. You know, Yatsky just kind of does it whenever he really can or wants to. I'm gonna laugh when the Key Cult start selling for like barely over what they retail for, just because they've done so many of them. It won't make the board any less great, but it'll be funny. Those people who bought spots, who got spots in the group buy to try and be sketch McBalls. All right, it's getting. Flux everywhere. Soldering gangsta. Dude, I'm soldering hard, man. What does everyone like to solder their boards at? You got any 700 boys in here? I need a fume extractor. Nah, dude, I'm trying to Trying to live hard, die young, dude. Come on, man. I do need one, but they're loud as hell. That makes it really hard when you stream. So, I got like 590. You'll record a... Convince me, dude. I'm here for a fun time. Not for a long time, dude. Yeah, that's right. YOLO, baby. YOLO. I know you can get them. I need to get one. It's not a good representation to the community on safe practices. If you're out there, use a fume extractor. Keep a window open. Do something. You solder at 662. 700 for Plume keyboards. Man, snap at the base. Thank you, 10 Strong, for the 3-month sub. Or thank you, Iwanai, for gifting him that 3-month sub. I'm sure he appreciates it. 350C, you're at 580? Damn, son. You're so low. I solder 650, right in the middle. Just right in the middle. Why go hotter? 580 does a trick. I mean, it depends on how precise you are at the level you solder at, right? Like if you can solder at 700 and you get done faster, then solder at 700. You have to solder at 580 in order to get the board done correctly and get it done like where it doesn't look like poop. Then that's your prerogative, you know? It's on you. How much faster is it? 20 minutes? No. I like to go fast. Dude, Plume knows what I'm talking about. I'm not soldering that fast, but yeah, take your time. Enjoy the process. It's all about it's all about preference. Dude, Moon, you did wait forever. You waited so long. Everything you bought did not come in. Soldier C now and think the spot too. True, true. You wish you could milk your milk 2%. Interesting. You know, you try hard enough, you might be able to. What's up, bud? Did you have a good dinner? No? Oh, okay. Good talking to you, bud. If I can get it in my hand. I feel like when I watch people stream builds and I watch them use a soldering iron, I'm worried every time that they are going to burn the absolute shit out of their hand with how close people get. Review for the tube. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, my doggy. Hope you were enjoying the stream. We will be streaming again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time. It won't be a build. It's actually going to be a conversation with I Am Me, You Are You. Good friend of the channel. Very fast solderer. Solders at a very high temperature. So be sure to come back tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central. Check that out. He's such a good dude. Alrighty, we're almost done. Couple more left. That's not a switch. Am I done? No, I'm not. I'm not done. Agent Scarn, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm just so hydrated now. Longer typing tests. So, oh, the flux that's right here. Nice and fluxy. Did I miss any? I think so. I did not. Okay, we are done. Turn this off. All right, before we put it in, that's what she said. We need to test it. Make sure everything's good. Make sure everything's set and ready to roll. All right, it's working. Let me get the switch hitter up and going. Boom, there it is. What up, Sir Doggo 1068? How you doing, my dude? You having a good night? You enjoying your Tuesday? So funny story before this. The USB, the micro B cable that I had would actually not fit inside this case. So I had to find another one because I don't have a, I haven't made a cable. These don't work. Did I not solder those? These don't work. None of these three work. None of that works. That works. This whole rail does not work. Okay. Interesting. This is a 65%. Everything else work except for that one little, these four. What is it about that one? Interesting. Let me just reflow these. This is a normal temperature, you papega. As my cable falls. Were they programmed? Yes, they were. Bringing it around from this way. These were working. I wonder if it's these switches. Could it just be like that for switches? Interesting. Oops. Interesting. Why would only these four not work? All right. When in doubt, try another switch. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. It's weird. Same uh-oh. Not that big of a deal. Figure it out. It happens. It happens. Stab screw interference. DV24, I didn't even think about that. You're probably right. I needed to use those washers. Where's my screwdriver? There she is. The man. The myth. The beast. DB24. I wonder if it's literally just this one. That one as well. I don't think any of the other ones are. I think it's definitely this one. All right, let's see if that fixes it. If not, we're replacing everything. That one's not plugged in. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. All right, we're just gonna go full washer. Let's see. Do I have enough washers? I don't think I have enough washers. Well, I'm gonna do just the ones. I'm just gonna do the ones that I think are the ones. Dude, scuffed stream, right? Scuffed builder. Who would trust this guy with their TGR board? Wow. What a Papega brained idiot. Man, thought we were about to be done. And I had to go and figure out how to mess it up, right? Okay. That is all of the ones. Touching other contacts. Dude. Review for the tube? Oh, wait, who said it? DB24 Galaxy Brain. Galaxy Brain. Individual. Didn't even consider it. 2000 IQ. Appreciate it. Thought we were past that in this community, but apparently not. Granted, this is a board from 2017. Let me resolder the right arrow key. Tis a good call. Points off on the tier list. Points off. Shouldn't need those, but I guess you do. I guess we should 100% test it the rest of the way. Cool. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Because I dropped this cable on the other side, I was trying to get it back. Here we go. No, don't drop again. Okay. Wait, let's reload. Do you like how I test? Cool, we're good. How did you fix? What was the problem? So the problem was a stab short, which is something that I haven't dealt with in a while. Honestly, forgot that was even a thing, but it is. But we fixed it, and now we're done with that. Wasn't mine. Big shout outs to DB24 for the solid clutch there. Appreciate it. All right. We don't need this anymore. Rookie mistake. Always washer, bro. Dude, never washer. You don't ever need them. It's my thing. Most of the time, I throw them away. Functional, how you doing? It has been a minute. Oh, well, not anymore. Yeah, you don't need the washers anymore. Back then you did. Very true. Very true. Let's put it together on the mat first, and then we'll take them out and show it off. All right. You just washer always doesn't hurt. It's a big one. Dude, I am doing well, man. Doing well. Really, honestly, when you consider it, for this being a board that came out in 2017, this is an insane board. Like, this board is nuts. Super busy working for the Twitch as I just jack my mic with this. Dude, this is a luxury mechanical keyboard that I just Linus'd the hell out of. What's up, Dixie? How you doing? I know that you want to talk to me after this. I've seen the message. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's not my fault. Whatever I did, it's not my fault. I'm just kidding. I don't think you're mad at me. Working hard. Dude, listen, all I'm saying is you hit that exclamation point MM 2020, you get some banger info. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Get in the hole. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Just submitted your desk pad bracket. Why? How is desk pads the first one you finish, Moon? How is that the first one you do? How? That's like, it was the easiest? Your thought process and my thought process is very different. I'm trying to do the hardest one first. Spend all my time on those keyboards and key sets. Stop at the base. DB24, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. We appreciate it. And again, thank you for the suggestion. Saved my life. I would have figured it out at some point, but dude, the weekly show is going to be awesome. Dude, listen, Dixie, the stuff that we've put together for that, Dixie, Chewy, and myself, it's going to be insane. So if you are free on Friday night, really for the next month, Friday night, 8 p.m. Central, come hang out, Chewy and myself. Maybe have some guest appearances every once in a while. Talking about Mech Madness, talking about matchups. It's gonna be a good time. So, you know what would be interesting with this? I wonder if you could, if there's enough space to do a burger mount. Because I feel like that would feel really good with this board. But I don't know if there's enough space. Where's my shelf liner? This was in here before, so I gotta put it back. Ugh. Listen, it's not mine. Go, you know whose this is. Go talk crap to him for using shelf liner. Bam, 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 bam. You're not gonna cameo, man. At least I don't think you are. Listen, if you fly down to Dallas and you come to my apartment, you can be on. Dude, honestly, I don't know if it works. I've never used shelf liner before. I've only ever used the like actual foam. Yeah, I mean, if it does a minimal amount, that's a pretty good idea, you know? Right? Like, it's pretty cheap. You probably have some. You really should start on the insides, Eric. It's okay. Way cheaper. Yes, way cheaper than Sorbethane. I got what you meant. But I feel like the shelf liner, because it's significantly less dense than what you would get out of Sorbethane, could get you like a slightly muffled sound, but not too damp. Yeah, but the Sorbethane is so thick, and it's like glue at the bottom of the board. Like, why? Is that edge like that because of me? Yes. All right. Boom. All right, let's get this mat out of here. All right, we don't need this mat anymore. It's got flux all over it. It's a beautiful mat. Pick it up. Zapcables.com. Makes desk mats that are giant. All right, chap. Let's get it nice and oof. It's bothering me that that's not centered. Push that back a little bit. Desk mats worst. Dude, desk mats? I'm not a fan of desk mats, honestly. I think we've had this discussion, Heine. Also, how you doing, my dude? Are you having a good night? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you, have you moved yet? I don't remember if you've moved. Hell yeah, you are. So. Now, a few more weeks. Awesome. We're going to use GMK Olive on this. Have not really mounted this on anything. Very excited for this. I think olive is going to look great on here. Dude, GMK Olive is beautiful. Who doesn't like GMK Olive? Okay, let's see here. What do we do? What do we do? All right, chat. Need to know what accents should we do? How accent heavy should we go? Do we go for escape? Do we go green escape? Olive escape? Do we go olive? Or do we go branches? Or do we just go regular? We're gonna use accents. Classic mods. Green escape, green escape. Green escape and enter. Okay. I'm down. I'm down. Dude, this is gonna look nutty. This is gonna look so good. All right. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Get in the hole. Ooh, she's tight. That's what she said. If that's what she said, that's interesting. Dude, yeah, kale burgundies, man. That's what I said. It's not for me. I wish it was for me. But if it was for me, it'd probably be using... I mean, these feel really good. Like, they feel great. Also, can we talk about how much better this would look with split backspace? Just gonna let you know. It would look so much more even. What is this full backspace nonsense? Oof. You can kind of hear that. I know that you can hear a little bit of it. It sounds good. And I have headset on. Yeah, you're welcome, Moon. You're welcome. And to think, you passed on the Baka. Your brain is small. And smooth. Shame on you. Your wallet was small. Maybe you shouldn't have bought the SS version of the car that you bought, okay? I refuse to use this pipe key. Bend down. Bruh. What are you bruh-ing me for? What? Yeah, they still have extras up, by the way. You should go get it, because look at how good this looks. Excuse me. Ooh, it's got a little bit of flex to it. A little bit of flexy boy. I think I want to get space bars. Man. I am not going to want to give this back to the owner of this board. Wait, what are they out of? Are they out of everything? Sold out base kit, sold out space bars, sold out 40s. That's the group buy though. Dude, okay, no. Moon is just, his brain is so small and smooth. Still in stock. Good Lord. Also, I don't hate on like everyone the way I hate on Moon. It's just because I know Moon in real life. We give him crap. Base kit is still available. Spacebar is still available. I think Rama is still available. Nope, Rama sold out. Never met this dude. He's just abusive. True. Yeah, this looks so good. All right, but here's the question. Do we go little branches? We can only do one. Can't do two. Unlucky. I just don't like the code key. Just put a win keyless blocker there. You know, you're not wrong. Whew. Man, this looks so good. Where's my other control? What did he have there? I'm just trying to see what his layout is, because I'm gonna have to change it to his layout. Get in the hole. Did I? All right, we gotta fix that. I wasn't paying attention and I messed it up. All right, what does he want? That page down. Page up, page down, function. There are 2 clips of that laugh now. That is not the right room. That was pretty good, right? That was pretty good. We thought we were done. Little did we know. Someone's gonna be like, you missed a key. Like someone that just got here is gonna be like, you missed a key. Listen, I got 4 hours of sleep last night, alright? How could you like that? Just gonna put this down. I did miss a key. I've been here a while, but you missed a key? Dude, I really appreciate y'all telling me that I missed a key. You know, it's really helping me out. You know, it's nice to know that the community that Chewy and I have built are really out. They're looking out for us, making sure that we're not making ourselves look like complete idiots. You know. Dun 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 dun. Dude, I appreciate it. Tommy Choo Choo, you my boy. Unless you're a girl, then you my girl. But not in that way. You let this guy build a TGR? Dude, I don't know, man. He's kind of an idiot. Dun, 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 dun. What's funny is it says 1.5. Reading is fundamental. I don't know how to do that apparently. this just break? No, okay. God. Okay. Crascar, I love you too, man. How you doing? You doing well? You've been hanging out in the Discord playing with Hale and them and Weeb. Is that still a thing? Do they still game in there? Good, man. Still playing lots of Smite? Is Smite gamer still? I have not. I've literally been doing this and preparing for this since I got home. So I haven't been able to play the Overwatches. Whoops. Oh hey, I dropped the Switch. Who do I play in Overwatch? I am a hit scan main. Feels like fun, OG. Interesting. I like to play Widow. I do enjoy playing Widow. That is my favorite character to play. That and McCree. I once got on a team and then was proceeded to be forced to play McCree for the next 3 months. And I played only McCree for 3 months. It was interesting. Okay, Keycat Puller. I see you. We should Widow 1v1. What rank are you, 10 strong? That was when you recruited me to TG. I was actually talking about that earlier today. I was talking about how I used to stream personally. My stream was never huge, but I met some really cool people streaming. I need to make sure this works. You don't fuck with rank too much. I try to get good for no reason. I feel you. That scared the shit out of me for a second. It wasn't like showing up in Switch Hitter. I was like, what? For whatever reason, Switch Hitter was just like, nah, I'm not feeling this board right now. Oh, close me and open me again. Oh. Can't forget this. Can't forget this. What's up, Rope? How you doing, my dude? You're here just in time to watch the finale. Dude, Shelfliner for the win, dude. For the motherfucking win. I'm cursing a lot tonight. I'm sorry, chat. Step at the base. Crascar, new sub with a Twitch Prime. Appreciate it, my dude. I know Chewy will be excited that you subbed as well. And if you don't know, if you're new here, if this is your first time seeing Mechs on Deck, I am not Mechs on Deck. Mechs on Deck is a conglomerate. It is a combination. What did I do with those other screws? Of myself and Chewy. I'm missing 4 screws. Are they in here still? Oh, they're still in there. I was like, what the hell? I will take your prime. Dude, there he is. She's like, can you finish this? We need to hop on this call. I don't want to turn this upside down. All right. I'm going to put all the other screws in, and then I'm going to turn it upside down. Dude, every time I start with the screwdriver, he's like, no, I'm out. Chewy, you know, one thing that we need to record that's going to happen on Friday is Anubis's reaction to seeing you for the first time in a while. All right. Dude, it's like nothing ever happened. Holy crap, dude. Be my sugar daddy. Take care of me. Just kidding. It is super clean. It's out of here so we can take a look at it. All right. So this is a TGR-910 CE with Kale Burgundies, lubed with 205 grade 0, and GMK Olive. Pretty freaking sexy looking. The colors right now, the color on this lens is very close to accurate. The white is a little washed out, but the olive itself is coming across really, really well. Well, TGR action. Spacebar is upside down, but for me, that's the right side up. TGR-910 CE. So Kraskar is not well versed in the mechanical keyboard world. Kraz, this board, this is a $2,000 board. Plus the keycap set is about a $170 keycap set. And then, so overall, this is probably like a $2,500 board. Why though? I wish I had a scale so I could weigh it. This is it's got a brass plate, or not brass plate, sorry, brass weight. It's got a FR4 plate. This is one of the highest end brands in the mechanical keyboard, most well-regarded brands in the mechanical keyboard community. Very hyped up. I can't say much about the build quality from the PCB aspect because this was a third-party PCB. But you can go in. You can take a gander. Get a little closer. Get a little closer. Dude, sandblasted blast weights are hot. All right. Y'all want to hear it? You want to hear what it sounds like? I want to hear what it sounds like. Let's turn this music down. Okay. There's not even fancy lights though. True. Damn, dude. I didn't even have to take my headphones off to hear that space bar. Dude. You want to see it on the face cam, see what it looks like on this one? That's pretty accurate. That's a little bit better. It's less washed out. That makes the man. It's TGR-910 CE. The board. Oh man. I can't get over how good Olive looks on this. It looks so good. This makes me rethink everything. It looks incredible. But that is going to about wrap it up for me tonight. That's going to do it for the stream. Once again, quick shout out to our sponsors. You go to switchmod.net/maxondeck, get 4% off. Zap cables, best cables in the business. Check them out. Dixie Mech, maxondeck.dixiemech.com. GMK Moto Lite, run until the end of the month. Check it out. Project Keyboard, get GMK Perestroika at maxondeck.project.link. And then Canon keys, GMK Finer Things, pick it up. It's a blue set, it's bright, it's happy. canonkeys.com/maxondeck. And then Type Beast, big shout outs to Type Beast for helping us out. Kraskar, I love you too, man. I won't forget you when I'm famous. I don't think I'll ever be famous. Y'all have a fantastic evening. Enjoy yourselves. Get some rest if you need it. Play some games if you want it. I'm going to find someone to host real quick. If anyone knows someone is streaming still, I'll hit them up with that host. Other than that, we will be live again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be talking with I Am Me, You Are You. We're going to be talking about different things in the community. He's a fun dude to talk to. Awesome dude to hang out with as well. We're going to be rating Mech Merlin. So I'm getting that set up right now. Great dude as well. Met both Mech Merlin and Josh, I Am Me, or You at the same time. Great dudes. Had a lot of fun with them. Appreciate everyone coming by. Again, tomorrow night we'll be live with I Am Me, You Are You, and then Friday we'll be live for our first Mech Madness weekly recap. So be sure to swing by and check that out. Thank you, Cody S, for the follow. Appreciate it. And Kool-Aid Papa, appreciate it. All the subs, all the follows, thank you. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.